students, welcome to our chemistry class. Our chapter was synthetic fiber, and plastics. In the last class, we discussed about what are fibers. The first topic was what are fibers, and then what are the different types of fibers. We discussed natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Then we discussed the types of synthetic fibers. The first one was rayon and nylon. These two were discussed in the last class. Rayon and nylon. Today we are going to discuss the other two, polyester and acrylic. These are the two topics today we are going to discuss. And in the last class I told you I will give you notes, but you don't get that right. That is because this is a single topic. I think after this topic I will give notes. So today you will get your notes and you have to write it. So we can go to our topic, polyester. Then what is this polyester? Actually this I am going to split it as polyester. That means it is the combination of so many ester components, that is polyester. In the last class we said that the synthetic fiber is made of so many small units. I already taught. So the small unit of this polyester is ester. And by combining these esters we get polyester. And this polyester is a synthetic fiber. And you are familiar with this polyester by the sarees, dresses and all. You can see it in your home, right? And in the synthetic fibers, you are too much familiar with this. And what are the peculiarities of this polyester? They are easy to wash. That is the first thing. They are easy to wash. They are easy to wash. Then they get wrinkled very little. That is less wrinkled. I can say it like that. Less wrinkled. And the famous polyester is Terling. The famous polyester is Terling. You just want to remember this name, Terling. So these are the things in polyester. And this one of the main thing of this polyester is that we can make this polyester in fine fibers, very small, nice fibers, and that is why we are using this as for making clothes. And this is one of the peculiarity, and it is easy to wash, less wrinkled, and one of the famous polyester is Terling. These are the points. Other familiar form of polyester is polyethylene terephthalene. It is PET. You can see this on the bottles, and also this is using to make some utensils, wires and other useful products. So this is also a familiar form of polyester. I already explained that this polyester is the combination of many esters. That is, this ester is the small unit of this polyester. question is, what is this ester? This ester is a chemical substance which give smell to our fruits. Which give smell to our fruits. That is this ester. And there are some other fabric also which are with this polyester. That is polycot. Then what is this polycot? This polycot is polyester plus cotton. That is the combination of polyester and cotton gives polycot. And there is also one thing, that polywool. So what is this? Very simple. It is the combination of polyester and wool. Polyester plus wool. So this is this polywool and this is this polycot. So these are all about this polyester. What we discussed, it is a type of synthetic fiber and it is very easy to wash and it will be less wrinkled. We discussed polyester and now it's time to discuss about acrylic. It is a type of synthetic fiber. And the question is, then what is this acrylic? You all use blankets and different types of sweaters, right? So then what is the material which is making these type of things? Is it the natural wool? This natural wool is very expensive. They are very expensive. What? The natural wool. So, because of it is very expensive, we try to make a artificial wool or which is similar to wool. That thing is this acrylic, which is similar to wool, but it is very less expensive than the natural wool. That is this acrylic, and we get this in different colors. These are all about acrylic. Now the question is, why this synthetic fiber is more popular than natural fiber? The synthetic fiber is more popular than natural fiber. This is the question. What is the reason? This synthetic fiber is cheap in rate. They are cheap in rate. Then they are long lasting. And they are very easy to handle. And they are available in plenty of colors. So these are the things which makes this synthetic fiber more popular than this natural fiber. It is cheap in rate, it's long lasting, it is easy to handle, and plenty of colors they are available. These are the things about this synthetic fiber is more popular than natural fiber. Now the next thing is that in the last year class you conducted an experiment to find the difference between this synthetic fiber and natural fiber. In that experiment you just burned this natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Then what are the differences you found from that experiment? When burning this synthetic fiber, you found that it gets melt. And here There is no such melting is happening. So the thing is that in the kitchens and laboratories, we have to use the natural fiber making dresses, and we don't have to use this synthetic fiber things like polyester sarees or dresses. When using synthetic fibered clothes, it gets fire faster and started to melting, and it just fix on our body, and that may be reason to some disastrous things. So we use natural fibered clothes in kitchens and laboratories. That is a main thing. Now the thing is that where these synthetic fibers are preparing from. Where these synthetic fibers are preparing from. They are prepared by a number of processes using raw materials of petroleum origin called petrochemicals. Petrochemicals. So you want to concentrate on this term, petrochemicals. So these synthetic fibers are prepared by following certain steps using the petroleum origin products, and they are called petrochemicals. These are the things focused here. Now the next topic is we have to discuss that the characteristics of synthetic fiber. The characteristics of synthetic fiber. Characteristics of synthetic fiber. What are the characteristics of synthetic fiber? In the rainy days, you use umbrellas. And what is the material of this umbrella? Have you ever noticed? What is this material? It is a type of synthetic fiber. And what are the specialities? These specialities is this characteristics. So now we here going to discuss the characteristics. The first one is they are dry up quickly. Dry up quickly. The second one is durable. Means they last for long time. That is durable. The next point is they are less expensive. They are less expensive. The next point is they are available plenty. They are available in plenty. Available plenty. The next one is easy to maintain. Easy to maintain. Easy to maintain. So these are the important characteristics. These are some of them, and you can add more. The first one is dry up quickly, durable, means it lasts for a long time and it is less expensive, and the next one is available plenty and easy to maintain. These are some of the characteristics. Now we are just going to conduct a small experiment. You can also do it from your home. Take 2 pieces of cloth. 2 pieces of cloth. And the thing is that the 2 pieces have to be in same size. And take a beaker and another beaker. Then fill it with water. Then fill it with water. The both beakers want to have equal amount of water. Now we are going that, and there is one thing, we have to select this cotton, and this is a polyester. Now you want to do that, put this cotton piece in this beaker beaker and now put this polyester piece in this beaker. After that, you just soak it for 5 minutes. Then you do that. Take this piece out and you just have to put it under sunlight for 5 minutes. So you want to check that the amount of water left in this beaker and this beaker. Do you find any differences? What do you feel? Yes, you feel difference. Which beaker have more water? That is, this beaker have more water. This beaker have more water and this cotton cloth absorbs more water than this polyester. This is the first thing. And we put this cotton and polyester under sunlight. And then what happens? After 5 minutes, this polyester gets dry faster and this cotton dry slower. So these are some familiar things for you. And this thing is that the cotton gets dry slower and this polyester gets dry faster. And here the amount of water who absorbed by cotton is higher than this polyester absorbed water. These are the things. Now you want to do one thing, that find the differences between the synthetic fiber and natural fiber. You know that this is a natural fiber and this is a synthetic fiber. So you want to find the differences between natural fiber and synthetic fiber, and you can collect this data from your parents or you can refer net. This is all for today, and here we are concluding the topics about synthetic fiber. In the next class we are going to discuss about plastics. I think these concepts are clear for you, and now you can ask me doubts if there anything, and you are free to ask me doubts. Thank you.